Welcome to this introduction to the Ascend ModelZoo. In this video, we will briefly introduce you to the collection of models that are available to be trained on the Ascend 910 cloud training platform, as well as several pre-trained models that you can load into your environment and start using for your projects. The ModelZoo hosts a large number of well-known deep learning-based models spanning different domains such as computer vision, recommender systems, natural language processing, speech, and reinforcement learning. Let's first take a look at some of the available computer vision models. The YOLO v3 is a widely recognized object detection model that recognizes different objects in images and videos in real time. It is extremely fast and accurate and supports both single-scale and multi-scale training to be able to detect objects at various scales. ResNet 50 can be used as a classification network. It uses the concept of residual learning and solves problems associated with training very deep networks. Ascend provides several variants of the network, including 50-layer and 101-layer ResNet. The UNET, on the other hand, is a classic image segmentation network which has outstanding performance in diversified image segmentation tasks. It has been used extensively for medical and industrial applications. UNET forms a unique bottleneck structure with a shrinking part and an expanding part to downsample and subsequently upsample the inputs. The shrinking part is formed by convolution and pooling for downsampling, while the image is reconstructed by the expanding part of convolution and upsampling. The pscnet is a character-based text detection network that can detect text blocks of any shape. Next, we look at OpenPose. This is a bottom-up human pose estimation algorithm based on the idea of part affinity fields. This model is used to get key points, first corresponding to a skeleton, and then match parts to people to obtain their complete pose information. In the natural language processing domain, we have some of the most popular models available to train as well. The transformer is a sequence-to-sequence model that can be efficiently and parallelly trained. It has done remarkably well for a variety of natural language processing tasks, including translation. This model consists of an encoder and a decoder, both of which use attention mechanism, which learns the importance of each part of the sentence in relation to a word. The BERT models were first proposed by Google in 2018. It has made a great breakthrough in the natural language processing field. It is primarily a language model and used extensively for sentence prediction tasks. The backbone of BERT uses the encoder structure of the transformer and uses the attention mechanism to capture global high-dimensional semantic information. Next, we will briefly look at some of the recommender system models available. The wide and deep is a click-through rate prediction model with improved memorization and generalization abilities. The generalized linear model, which is the wide component, is designed to learn feature interactions, while the deep component can generalize to feature combinations. The wide and deep was reported to be productionized and evaluated on Google Play App Store that significantly increased app acquisitions compared with wide-only and deep-only models. Deepfm is another recommender system algorithm which addresses the click-through rate prediction problem, keeping in mind users' preferences for cross-features at different orders by learning sophisticated feature interactions in user behaviors. This method combines factorization machines for recommendation and deep learning for feature learning in a new deep neural net architecture that learns dense embeddings from sparse feature inputs. In the reinforcement learning domain, we have several established as well as recent models available in the ModelZoo. The DQN model was the first to combine deep learning with reinforcement learning, implementing an end-to-end learning from perception to action. The provided script uses the DQN algorithm for velocity decision making at intersections for autonomous driving. QMix is a multi-agent reinforcement learning algorithm. It centrally learns a joint state action value to guide distributed multiple agents working in a cooperative environment. MuZero is the latest Monte Carlo tree search-based reinforcement learning method launched by DeepMind. The provided algorithm core learns to play a game of Atari Pong. It combines tree-based search with a learned model and achieves superhuman performance in a range of visually complex domains without knowledge of their underlying dynamics, such as game rules. It learns a model that, when applied iteratively, predicts the planning quantities of reward, action selection policy, and value function. Thank you for watching this video. Please visit the ModelZoo section at www.highascent.com to find many more models and more information.